Thursday Thunder.
Thursday Thunder.
Adrian,
Kim.
how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good. This setup's very interesting now. It's sort of intimidating because the way the lights are, and I was just saying I can't see anything beyond the camera, but I'm digging the soft boxes. We've got new lighting, so it looks a bit more natural lighting, which is good. Has a little bit more flip, but it's scary. It's like you've seen from you see.
It's sort of bright without being bright.
Yeah, it's bright without being bright.
Yeah.
It's that type of light that just I don't know. I can't. It's hard to describe, but it's a good little
Anyway.
change. Yeah, it's good.
Did you recover from last month, January?
Yes.
What a big month.
Yeah. It was. It was actually a crazy big month.
I'm still tired.
Yeah, my body is definitely sore still from moving.
Yeah, well, it was like 3 weeks of moving. Like we got all the new equipment in.
Yes, we did.
So I spent a week going back and forth with Jason. So massive shout out to Jason Van Heck.
Yes,
who gave
again.
me a hand with his ute, and thank God he had this little forklift thing.
Yeah.
He had a little mobile forklift.
Yeah, they're cool.
Without that this would have been impossible. Like really, I
It
would have had to hire one of those low rider truck, with the trucks that bring it down.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I thought at first I'd have to do, but no. Jason had one of those forklifts, so massive shout out to Jason because it was a huge job.
Yeah.
So we got the equipment in, and then you and Ari spent a full day totally revamping the gym.
And it sucked because it took myself, Ari, Tom, and Scott to do it.
Well, I've just got here that, Scott and Thomas,
Yep.
so massive shout out to those two as well for giving us a hand. So without all these people helping, but there's no way we would have done it.
No, not at all. Not at all. It would have been very, very difficult if it was just us two, because those two strive pieces alone, moving those things, 250 kilos.
Well, 327 is the chest press.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, we had like 7 people drop it from Jason's
Yes,
ute
yep, only
just down onto, and we just were able to get
just
it down.
it was like 3 feet.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't you dare drop it. This guy's going to die. That's straight up. Someone was going to pull. We were making jokes of who was going to pull a muscle or pull something out of the jaw. No one got hurt except, and unfortunately, Sam moving out his own place, did little calf.
But the last month's been massive. Well, the last couple of months, but it's all done. And look, a massive shout out to you, to Ari, who's been working full time on the Instagram. He's been doing photo shoots, everything.
Yep.
Jason Van Heck, who gave us a hand moving everything, and really he's our maintenance man here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And he just, if something breaks or needs maintenance, he can either 3D print stuff for us, or he can fabricate stuff at his work. Like it's just, Scott, Thomas, who helped move everything around. Like it was just amazing job by everyone.
Yeah.
And I told Ari that because he said, I want to move the gym around, and I said, well, you can do it. I moved all the equipment in. I'm going to go to the shop, and you go for it.
Yep. Ari and I were just sitting there like, want to move stuff? Yeah, we'll think about doing it. Let's just do it now. And we just started.
Yeah.
So,
he first drew up a plan, and I said, look, you're going to move stuff around. You're going to realize they're not going to fit because your plan isn't to scale.
Yeah.
But it's amazing, the job you guys did, moving everything around. It looks really great.
Yeah, we've got sectioned off areas for legs, for chest, for back, being plate loaded and pin loaded now. So everyone knows where everything is. If you're training legs, you're on one area of the gym where everything is. If you're training back, you're in another area of the gym. So it's all spread out a lot more, and I found it's not as cluttered. There's not as many people in one area.
Well, it's actually opened out a bit with the way you moved the stuff around. So even the first workout I did, I had to walk around and try and find things.
Reacquaint yourself. And
it was funny for the first few days, you saw people walking around, aimlessly trying to find their piece of equipment. But no, it's it's just been so busy here.
It has. It's been great.
It's picked up lots of members. It's just cranking at the moment.
It's great.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But not only that, then we had the ICN Get Stage Ready seminar thrown in there, and we had a good turnout for that. It's funny, every time, that's the official launch of the season, and I have no idea if anybody's going to rock up. And I always panic, like, is anybody going to rock up? And we ended up I always get 50 chairs, and we ended up putting all the chairs out. Yep. They were all full, and it looks like it's going to be a good season.
Of course,
so looking forward to
Can't
that.
wait.
Yeah.
What are we, 12 weeks out from season A? 13?
We are now, this weekend, 11 weeks
11
out.
weeks. Ooh, the stretch. The final
11
stretch.
weeks out.
Yeah, it's great. Can't wait for the season A to see who's competing, see the up and coming wellness division that's restarted last season. See how that's progressing. Classic physique is now classic bodybuilding.
That's right.
That had a name change.
Yep.
Can't wait to see who's doing back in there. And of course the opens. I'm very, very excited to see who's in the opens. So no one I've heard of just yet in season A, but it's always a good show. It's always the show that first time competitors dip their toe into and then go, all right, I'm going to do season B.
Yeah.
Always happens. So very, very exciting. Can't wait for season A.
Yeah. No, it certainly was a big month, and it's good to relax. And I even managed to get a few trips out. I went yabbing a couple of times. You did?
You've been yabbing a couple of times. Yep.
Yeah. It's really good because the Murray River is starting to drop now, so you're starting to get access, and there's just yabbies everywhere, and loved it.
I bet
got
you
a couple of good feeds. Yeah.
And tried yabby for the first time.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
No, I didn't like it. I had a bit of grittiness, which I'm not really used to. So I'm like, I'm good. I've had it now, and I know I'm not a fan of it yet.
Well, I've been watching, and there's a number of different ways, so I'll do a different cook up next time, and we'll see how we go.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm keen. I'm keen to always try anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, coming up this week, we've got no new products. There's actually nothing been really released in the last month or two. I think the companies are still sort of laying low a little bit over Christmas. We sort of got over that holiday period. Everyone's coming back to work. So, like I said, the gym's cranking, the shop's starting to pick up and get back to normal again. But we do have Super Saturday this week.
We do have Super Saturday. Second one of the year.
Yep.
Yeah, already.
So Super Saturday. So at the gym, we'll do our famous 425 up front. Now, that'll start actually tomorrow, Friday the 3rd?
3rd of February, yes.
So 3rd and the 4th, 425 for 12 months up front. And starting at 5 p.m. online and all day in store on Saturday and running online until midnight Sunday. So Super Saturday, 15% off all normally priced products.
Beautiful.
So if you're back into training, which we all should be by now, here's your chance to stock up on a bit of discounted subs.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be great.
So, just a couple of you seen the Arnold Classic?
Not necessarily.
The Arnold Classic, we're only like 4 weeks out.
Yeah.
When the first Arnold Classic list came out about 4 weeks just after the Olympia, it was pretty poor. There was only like 8 competitors and then 2 pulled out.
Yep.
And then I think Arnold panicked a little bit and he upped the prize money to $300,000.
All right.
Yeah, first place, $300,000, and that quickly brought out people like Nick Walker, Andrew Jacked, Patrick Moore is coming back after a couple of years off, so that'll be interesting. But the big news is that Rami has stepped in.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there were so many people after the Olympia, including me a little bit, that is Rami over? Is he written off?
Yep.
Yeah. He obviously thinks and knows that he can be better than he was at the Olympia. Yeah. So it's interesting because if he gets beaten again, and Nick Walker is definitely the front runner for this. Nick beat him at the Olympia, so it's turned into now all of a sudden a really good Arnold Classic.
Awesome.
So we're four weeks out, so that'll be interesting. What else you got? You got anything?
What else? No, I haven't gotten anything.
Yeah.
No, nothing at all. It's the start of the year is always slow in terms of.
And your training's going good?
My training's going very well, actually. Training's picking up again, trying to stick to a program, but I'm sort of just doing I'll finish my program, then have a little bit of a play. Look at all this new stuff now. So that's always good. I don't really have much to talk about.
Yeah, I've got, I'm sort of thinking I might step into another powerlifting meet in about 6 weeks' time.
Oh, okay. What sort of
just
push,
a novice?
So is it push or pull or one?
It'll be a 3-lift meet. So I'm thinking it's just a novice meet, so I might just go in there just to test my 3-lift. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yesterday I did bench. I did 92.5 for 3 paused reps. Considering back when was it? Back in May last year, I set the Australian record at 90.
Yeah.
So I'm up to 92 and a half. And they're like 3 paused.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When you train for 100?
Well, I don't know. I might do it at this meet.
Yeah. All right. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Like work up to like 95 and 97
Yeah.
for the next 6 weeks and then try 100 at the comp.
Yeah. So if I want to break the Australian record for my age and weight division, I need to do a 160 kilo squat. I need to do a 100 kilo bench.
Yep.
And I need to do 180 or more deadlift. So I've got the deadlift covered.
Yeah.
I've got the bench, I reckon, soon covered. Squat, yeah, I've done 150. I did 150 just before Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't do 150, so that's impressive. I can't do it. It's just, there's too much fear.
Yeah. So, I'm super happy with my squat. I started squatting for the first time in years last May. And 60 kilos was my first workout.
Yes. Yep.
And I did this week, I did 125 for 5.
Yeah. Good. Just under a year, adding 60 kilos for a working
Well,
set?
actually, it's only like 8-9 months. Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah. Look, that 60 kilos really wasn't something that I could have done more than that, but I just started at 60.
Yeah. You didn't want to overreach and
Yeah.
hurt yourself.
So I'm sort of thinking about it that I might just step into this just to get a 3 lift meet, not to set records or anything, just put some numbers up.
All right.
And just see
Cool.
how we go. And mainly just to test my squat that I have got the depth and I've got everything like that, that needed to, before I step up. And
Yeah, I don't think the depth is going to be an issue anymore.
Yeah.
Not really. It's depth is on point every single rep now, so it's sort of like, now it's just working that load.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just before we finish, we'll finish on a little bit of jocularity. I was listening to a podcast, people just talking about their favourite IG pages that you follow.
Yep.
We're not talking bodybuilding or fitness.
Just in general.
What do you follow?
So I saw your list.
Yeah,
and I know
I've just got a couple here.
I've got a couple. One of them is just taxidermy, like horrible taxidermy, where it's just people who would bring in their animals who want them like remembered and get them nice and pose them like, oh, my dog always used to sit this way, so can we get him posed in this and keep her in the house? And they go, yeah, sure, but it's horrible. Like, Ari, can you put up a photo of bad taxidermy? And it's like, and it's hilarious. Some of them are like, you pay for it, and it's a squirrel looks like a weird bipedal cat. It's horrible. It's horrifying, but it's hilarious because people pay for it. And the other one is probably Nature is Metal.
I looked at that page, but it's not something that I can want to see in my feed every day.
I like Nature is Metal because it's just interesting to see nature. That's it in a nutshell. I saw the other day, which reaffirmed my fear of sharks. There were shark diving, like shark cage diving. I think it was off the coast of Costa Rica or Peru or somewhere, some super hot spot for sharks. And a shark jumped into the cage. They got into the cage. I'm like,
I've seen that video.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Like, I refuse. I refuse to do that. Like, the ocean is just a bad idea. I respect the ocean. I'm just horrified of it. Nothing's good about the ocean. But that's something I just,
So if I do a team bonding trip and a charter fishing trip, you're not going to be into that?
I would, but I need to be heavily medicated. heavy medicated, yeah. I'll be self-medicated.
But you didn't do I did a joy flight and you didn't do that.
No, don't like heights. I don't like extreme heights and I don't like extreme depths. Give me like sea level, just normal. Give me flat land.
All right. 2 of my favourite pages that I follow is kids getting hurt.
You turned me onto that one and I liked it immediately.
It's hilarious.
Some of them are great.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's the kids.
You got the classic ones of your dad kicking the soccer ball into the face of kids and things like that.
There was another one where a kid was like hanging from a monkey bar and fell and smacked his chin. You see like his head snap back and he just sits there going, like, oh, no, don't yell.
Kids getting hurt and birds with arms.
Birds with arms is amazing.
Yeah.
Do you remember, here's a little bit of story time. Do you remember several years ago when I texted your wife, Julie? I didn't have her number. And I was sending her pictures of birds with arms for about 2 weeks,
Yeah.
saying like, "Thank you for subscribing to Birds with Arms. Every time you see a picture, you'll be charged like $1." And she believed it.
Yeah.
Texting stop and doing this, and I'd like add on like, "Oh, thank you for upgrading your Birds with Arms photo. Here's another one." And she's like, "Stop, stop." It was great, but no, there's some amazing Birds with Arms photos and the videos. Like the bald eagle, where it's like, what's it like?
The bald eagle one, like,
that's
fuck yeah, America. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the amount of effort that would have taken to make is just fantastic. And if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend looking
Check out Birds with Arms and Kids Getting Hurt.
Yep. Perfect.
Anyway, on that note, don't forget Super Saturday this
Yes.
weekend here at the gym, $425, 12 months up front, 15% off all regular price supplements at this online and in store. So thanks everyone for your support. All those people, you, Ari, all the other people that we mentioned, thank you very much for all your help in the last month. It's just made a good gym even better.
Yeah, it's made the transitional period to make it an even better gym.
Yeah,
a lot easier.
So if you want to come along and just try something different, check out some of our unique equipment that we've got here now. Good friendly atmosphere. Come down and check us out. Your first visit is always free.
Yep.
So come and give us a go.
Yeah, why not?
Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. As per normal, this episode is brought to you by Australian Muscle and Australian Muscle the Gym and Australian Muscle Online.
With that free Australia delivery.
Still got free Australia-wide delivery. Spend over $20, it's free.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. We'll catch you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.